And bada bing, bada boom, we are back just like that. Gordon Majak here, back with Timeless Pop, Rock, and Soul, episodio number 2 today, to mark the passing of one of the legends, one of the all-time giants in the realm of timeless pop, rock, and soul. And that is, of course, the great, the one and only, what an incredible career, what a catalog of music, what a gifted artist, the great Christine McVie, most famously of Fleetwood Mac, passing today at the age of 79. It totally caught me off guard, kind of threw me for a loop this afternoon. And as I said in the previous video there for Warm Ways, made me immediately in my mind just start churning through all of those great Fleetwood Mac songs that Christine McVie wrote and sang, and of course she performed on all of them. What a great catalog of music, and I really started to sort of narrow down, man, what are the ones that really just kill me every single time, and what's the cream of the crop? What are my favorites? Well, I already had played in a previous video a month or so ago. I had already played my number 3 Christine McVie favorite song, and that was that song Brown Eyes from the Tusk album. Love that song. God, what a record. There's another one, so sensuous. That record is so sensuous, as was Warm Ways, my number 2 favorite that I played here just in the previous video. And there's a thread, maybe Stevie Nicks gets all the press for stuff like that, but turns out Christine McVie, pretty sensuous, able to really express some sensuality, I should say, in the lyrics that she wrote, and just knew how to craft those grooves so smooth and so nice, and some really romantic elements running through some of the best music from Christine McVie. And of course, when I heard the news today, eventually my mind got around to that number 1 song. Man, there is a song that Christine wrote back in 1988 when Fleetwood Mac released their Greatest Hits CD, and they included a couple brand new songs along with all their classics on the Greatest Hits. And one of the brand new songs was the last number 1 song on the adult contemporary chart that Christine McVie had. She had 4 in her career, and this one was the final one from 1988. It has always been not just one of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs, not just my favorite Christine McVie song, but one of my favorite songs in the whole world. I think this is just one of the absolute pure joy, pure beauty, pure pretty, the pure romantic, just the sweetest song from Christine McVie in 1988, a record called As Long As You Follow. And there it was, stuck on that Greatest Hits album, along with all those other huge hits, of course, that Fleetwood Mac had piled up in the 70s and 80s. There's this brand new song, As Long As You Follow, and it knocked me out of my chair, and it has knocked me out ever since then. And it's the first thing I thought of today after I sort of meditated on Christine's music and so many of those songs that have meant so much to us here throughout these last, 45, almost 50 years. So here it is, man, and I sure wasn't thinking about this song today. I was not planning this, obviously, to be listening to this and playing this, so I don't know how this is going to go here, because this song, as I said, is one of my all-timers, and to sort of have it fall in my lap here with the news today, I guess we'll see how it goes here, see if I can get through this with no problems. It is the great Christine McVie out in front of Fleetwood Mac, as she was there in 1988 on this song, As Long As You Follow, my number 1 Christine McVie song of all time. I hope you folks love this one as much as I do, man. This is a gem. Oh, come on. That is just pure magic. Pure magic.
I've been searching for a pot of gold, like the kind you find at the end of the rainbow.
Listen to this chorus.
Now I know I can't lose as long as you follow. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make steel borrow as long as you follow. I've been wondering. Gone way too far, but the road was rough to get back to where you were. And the sun went down, never seemed to rise. Oh, but now you're here with the light shining in your eyes. Now I know I can't lose as long as you follow. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make steel borrow. Yes, I can live today if you give me tomorrow. As long as you follow. Now I know I can't lose as long as you follow. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make steel borrow. Yes, I can live today if you give me tomorrow. As long as you
It occurred to me there in the middle of the song that, it seems like all of the great bands, the real supergroup bands, like Fleetwood Mac, bands of that stature, and of course there obviously aren't very many, but it seems like all of those bands have that member that is just sort of the glue, you know? Wow. Okay. And I think Christine just has always been there. You just thought she was always going to be there. The glue.